Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for early May. However, whenever these messages find you, they could still be relevant. So do take what resonates. This is a general reading. If you'd like a private reading, just get in touch with me and we can organise that for you. You can find me on Instagram, divine.intervention.channel. And I'll look forward to you coming to say hello. So, I've been meditating on your energy, Leo, and I have a feeling that there is a big change going through the motion for you. You are moving on. Spirit is telling me you're moving on. And it's from an Emperor energy. It's a very controlling energy here. The Emperor in reverse. This isn't your energy. This could be somebody who's cross-watching right now, but it's an energy that you were deeply involved with on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level. This could be a karmic partner here. Spirit's telling me your karma, it's all been paid. It's all the debts are gone now. Whether you've managed to clear it via a cord cutting ceremony or you've actually gone through the trenches and had the battle, that is quite relevant for some of you, I feel. You're disattaching yourself from it now, and you've beat the devil energy. Spirit's telling me you're overcoming it. There are days when it's pulling you back down, though, pulling you back in. There is emotional, a deep emotional longing here. And perhaps it was a narcissist that you were involved with here, Leo. You know, that energy of 1 minute we're on, everything's hot, the next minute we're off, everything's cold. Someone that's not that nice to you, but when they are, you hold on to those moments. You know, if you can relate to that, then that message is for you. We've got the World in reverse, following the Emperor in reverse here. This is telling me that, you know, it has left your world upside down. Having this Emperor energy, removing it from your life has left it feeling empty and upside down because you were so used to it. You were so used to being in this situation that you forgot what it felt like to be you and make your own decisions. I've got quite vivid visions here of a super controlling vibe, which isn't great. So, Leos, if you're overcoming that at the moment, then don't be afraid to move forward into your own journey. I feel like there's an unknown path ahead of you, and you don't really know how it's going to pan out without this person. Because even though they were controlling, you loved them a lot, right? And going forward into this new journey without them is, you don't feel like you've got everything you need within yourself to do this, but Spirit's telling me that there is going to be other energies around you helping you to come through this. But also there's a warning here. We've got the Knave of Wands in reverse. There is a warning here. While you're feeling vulnerable in this situation, you know, you've got that newly sort of broken up feeling. While you're feeling vulnerable, there may be other energies around to... There is energies that are going to be helpful. There's also other energies that are going to be shit-stirring the situation slightly. Spirit is telling me, be careful who you vent to. Somebody that's a friend today might be a foe tomorrow. That kind of vibe here. So do be careful who you discuss your business with. Okay, so Spirit's telling me though that there is love here. There is love here in a refreshing way. Perhaps you have met somebody new already, and you're still trying to flush something from your past. If you haven't met somebody new, there is a new energy coming in. The Lovers card keeps popping up, and the Ace of Swords also, and the High Priestess here. For this new energy to come in, or for this loving energy to work Yeah. For this loving energy to work. Okay, so Spirit's telling me for some of you, the ones that have already found this new love, it could be a case that this Emperor energy, this controlling past relationship you were in, has scarred you in your new relationship. If you haven't met this lover yet, then they're not able to come in yet because of this past relationship shadowing your energy field. So either way, this Ace of Swords here is representing the fact you need to cut away the debris of the past. Take out the diamonds from the dirt, the wisdom, the lessons, and forgive. You need to forgive that past situation and realise that they were a lesson for you, but not everybody's the same. You know, you've got your red flags now. Those are your wisdom. They're your diamonds. The red flags you'll take with you. The things that you need to be aware of for the future so you don't end up in the same situation. But you need to figure out what's real and what's not. And your role that you played in this situation as well is super important. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse to me is like something coming out. Perhaps a time of reflection is going to give you a new perspective on the whole thing. Perspective is everything. Once you could look at your past as, oh, I was a victim and this was terrible and I'm heartbroken, or you could look at it as, yeah, it was a shit relationship, but there were good bits and these are the lessons I've learned. And going forward into my new adventure of finding me, because it's not really about finding a new love. You won't find the love until you've found the love for yourself. So finding you, you know, if you're uncomfortable in your own presence and you get bored easily alone and you feel lonely alone, then you haven't really met you yet. So the High Priestess here is about meeting a new level of you. Once you've cut away what's real, what's not, the meeting the new level of you could be reflecting your past and working out the part you played in it, and how you might have made somebody else feel in that situation. This is a really crucial time for this, Leo, because the Mercury, Venus and Saturn have just gone into retrograde, and that is about bringing things up from your past. Especially Venus is the planet of love, so it'll be love things. Saturn will be things that kind of, from on an emotional level, when Saturn's in retrograde, it can help you to go inwards into the things that you had to numb out. So the things that hurt you prior, that actually hurt you so much that you couldn't feel them in a way, and they numbed you out, and you may have acted, what's the word? You may have acted out over it to try and feel something. So, you know, like when people break up with someone and then they rebound, that's because they were hurt so much that it made them go numb. This is a time where that kind of thing is going to come up. So you're going to be thinking about those things, and it's okay to do that. You know, when you're really, really hurt, but you can't feel it because it's so hurt and you're trying to feel something, you do things that, like, some people turn to drugs, alcohol, all of the things that aren't actually going to help, you know, but you do those things as a human in hope that you're going to feel something. But now is a time that you're going to be able to feel those things, and it's not going to hurt as much, and you're going to be able to heal them. So it's a really important time for you guys to do that in order to come out of this Hangman energy and have this full-on lovers energy. We have the Judgment card on top here. You will be judging yourself strongly. Go easy on yourself, Leo, in this reflection time. But do remember that we all make mistakes, and, you know, no successful man, there's no successful man that hasn't made a shitload of mistakes. I don't know what the saying is, but that is basically it. The spiritual teacher, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Ooh, there we are. So there are loads of spiritual teachers on YouTube, actually, that you can find that might resonate with you. I wish I could remember one of the ones that I'm thinking of. What's her name? That's annoying. I can't think of her name. However, Do hit me up if you'd like a private reading. We can go into this a little bit deeper for you. I hope it was helpful. There will be more readings very soon, so don't forget to like and sub. You can find me on Instagram, divine.intervention.channel. And I hope that was helpful, Leo. Have a nice reflection time. Peace and love.